Here's the day ahead for Thursday, April 3rd here at Capital OTB. On Capital OTB TV today and via Capital OTB Bet. New York racing returns. Spring meet at Aqueduct opens up. So some New York racing. Gulfstream back in action after their wacky weather. Last weekend they have returned to racing. Mahoning in the mix. Hawthorne. Turf Paradise a little bit later on. And then later on the sulky side, Mohawk, Yonkers, Hoosier, and Flamborough. Alert here, the spring meet at Keeneland set to open tomorrow, Friday, but they are expecting some inclement weather in Lexington, to say the least. It sounds like they're really going to get hit with some rain, flood watches and whatnot. So they contemplated, and they have now taken the Friday and Saturday cards intact and move them to Monday and Tuesday. At this point, they're still planning to run the Sunday card as planned, but Friday and Saturday at Keeneland have been moved to Monday and Tuesday. If you printed up the PPs, they're keeping the card, as I say, intact at Keeneland. The weather has got to be crazy for them to make that shift, because I'm sure that was a big decision. The two boutique meets at Keeneland, some of the highlights of American racing, and so to make a shift like that. But keep that in mind. Again, if you printed up the PPs, cards are going to stay intact. Friday, Saturday, Keeneland have moved to Monday and Tuesday. That means the Bluegrass will be Tuesday. Last kind of round of Derby preps coming up, the UAE Derby. It's Dubai World Cup Day on Saturday. Don't forget, if you'd like to come here to the Clubhouse Racebook on Saturday, Dubai World Cup action obviously around the planet, and so it starts a little bit earlier. We will open our doors here at the Clubhouse Racebook at 9 a.m. on Saturday, so you can play that Dubai World Cup card. There will be complimentary coffee and donuts, so it should be a fun morning here at the Clubhouse Racebook. Doors open at 9 a.m. for the Dubai World Cup. But besides the UAE Derby over in Dubai, the Wood and the Santa Anita Derby will be run on Saturday. Again, the Bluegrass has been moved to Tuesday. But over the next few days, big, major 3-year-old Kentucky Derby preps with a lot of interesting horses in the mix, no doubt about it. Each of those venues, journalism out in Southern California currently, I think, tops many lists, and we'll see if he can put two big efforts together. And likely, if he does, he heads to the Kentucky Derby as the favorite. So keep that in mind. Big Derby preps coming up on the weekend. And speaking of the Derby, the last future pool, and it's a little bit unique, so keep this in mind as well. If you look at the morning line, there are some very interesting horses at big prices, and they are likely to stay that way. Big horses that are running this weekend, but they're likely to stay that way because this last pool closes before those preps go off. This last Derby future pool will open today, Thursday at noon, and it will close Saturday at 4 o'clock. So keep that in mind. If you want to play, most of them you can wait until Sunday and watch the Saturday races. This one's going to go off before the Saturday races. So if you look at a horse and you can see some decent odds, has the chance of holding those odds, and then that horse runs big in one of the preps, you've got a nice ticket in your pocket. So again, keep that in mind. The Derby Future Pool will close Saturday at 4. All right, do want to alert you to some of the promos coming up here at Capital OTB over the next few days. Saturday, there's a match bet promotion here at the Clubhouse Racebook. If you'd like to come down and enjoy the racing action, maybe catch a little lunch at our food vendor, Black Bear, and then take part in the match bet promotion. Maybe you'll win a little extra something. Also Saturday, it's a fan appreciation day at our Bridgeport location. If you're a patron out in that direction, we'd love to have you stop by so we can say thank you to you. And as always, fan appreciation, food, vouchers, PPs, a nice contest, always a lot of fun. Fan Appreciation Day, Saturday afternoon at Bridgeport. And then Sunday, there's a player's bankroll here at the Clubhouse Racebook. Team gets selected. You chip in a little bit, $25. Capital OTB puts in a chunk of money. And then everybody on the team winds up with a race and a little bit of money to play into it, and the team splits up all the winnings at the end of the day. So that's Sunday, Clubhouse Racebook, Players Bankroll, 711 Central Avenue in Albany. There it is, the day ahead for this Thursday at Capital OTB.